Before we jump into the simple tweaks that make any offer feel premium, grab my digital product sales system. And inside, I walk you through how to structure, price, and position your product so it sells itself without looking like every other offer in your niche. The link is below, and I also pinned it in the comments section so that you can grab it today. Now, there's a gap between what something is and what it feels like. And that gap is where perception lives. And perception is what drives purchase decisions. You can take two nearly identical offers that are the same format, same value, same outcome, and one will outsell the other 5 to 1. Plain and simple. And that's because it feels more premium, more luxurious, and, high end, right? Not because it has more content, not because it's more advanced, but just because it's been positioned in a way that signals quality. The good news is you don't need a full rebrand or a complete overhaul to elevate how your offer lands. You need 3 small strategic tweaks. And so I'm going to go over those with you. So the first tweak is naming. Most people name their offer based on what it does. That's functional. So that doesn't elevate it. Premium naming starts with transformation. Instead of saying what it is, you say what it unlocks. So you can say 30-day marketing plan. It sounds like a task list. But when you say client magnet, it sounds like a breakthrough. Instagram growth course is like, say, a thing you take. But if you say the viral visibility formula, that's a result you crave. So the name alone shifts how people perceive your offer. So you could keep the content the same and double your sales just by reframing the name around what they want instead of what you built. Okay. So naming also signals your positioning. A premium feeling offer doesn't sound basic. It sounds intentional, sharp, and elevated. So you want your name to feel like something they'd be proud to say they joined. That matters more than people realize. So no one else gets excited about signing up for Workshop Series Volume 3. Like that's a snooze fest. But they will jump at something called the Breakthrough Sprint or 6 weeks to sold out, right? So names carry energy. Names carry weight. So you want yours to sound like it belongs on a wait list, not buried in an old dusty file folder. So I have a quick question for you. When you see an offer online, what's the one thing that makes it feel premium to you? What makes it feel like luxury? Okay. So let's build a list together in the comment section so everyone here can see what's working. And you never know, somebody can help you and you can help them. So the second tweak is packaging. This is where people either look serious or they look amateur. So it's not about hiring a designer. It's about how the offer is presented. If your product is a digital course, are you do you have modules that are labeled with throwaway titles like week 1? Or do they read like milestones, like clarify your niche in 24 hours or build your traffic magnet in 1 afternoon? So if you're offering templates, are they dumped in a folder or are they arranged with a walkthrough, labeled thumbnails, and instructions that feel like a client onboarding experience? So you don't need custom graphics. You need structure, you need clarity, and a sense that thought actually went into every single step of you putting this together for your client. So premium offers feel guided. The buyer should never wonder what to do next because it's like you're holding their hand. So whether it's a course, a coaching program, a bundle, or a digital download, the packaging should give off the vibe that this was built for results, not just to look impressive. Okay. So people feel safer when they sense order. So if your content is solid, but the experience of accessing it feels chaotic or it feels slapped together, that cheapens the whole offer. So even if the value is huge, organization signals care, So care signals quality, and quality earns trust. So one of the fastest packaging upgrades you can make is tightening your deliverables list. So don't list everything you're including like you're justifying the price. Frame each element like a step toward an outcome. So you're not going to give them worksheets. You're giving them plug and play exercises that lock in your messaging without the guesswork. Okay. So you're not offering 3 calls, you're offering 3 private strategy sessions to fix your exact roadblocks in real time. So premium offers make each piece feel like a win on its own. That way, the whole entire package becomes undeniable. And then the third tweak is language. Premium offers don't beg, they lead. They don't try to convince the doubters. They speak directly to the people who are ready. Okay. That subtle shift, boom, it changes everything. So when you write your sales page, when you write your emails or your checkout description, read it back and ask, does this sound like something I'm trying to prove myself, or does it sound like I know the value and I'm inviting them into the experience itself? Okay. So most people accidentally make their offer sound cheap by over explaining. They try to fill in every possible objection. They overstuff the page with lists and bullets and benefits until it feels like desperation. And so premium language, it's confident, it's clean, and it's lean, okay? And it doesn't apologize for the price. Okay, it is unapologetic. It doesn't overuse hype. It uses proof, outcome driven phrases, and a sense of forward momentum. And so every sentence should feel like an open door and not a plea of desperation. Okay. So your call to action is another, or a CTA. That's another place where language either elevates or it deflates your offer. So if you say buy now and get access, okay, that's fine, but they're not premium. So try phrases like secure your spot, join the experience, or step into the system that changes everything. So it's not about being fancy, it's about being intentional. So the right phrase can change the energy of a whole pitch. So it can take someone from hesitant to committed in one click. So the great thing about these 3 tweaks is how quickly they change the feel of your brand. So rename your offer, recognize your materials, rewrite your top level copy, and that's it. So you don't need new assets. You don't need a new team. You just need to stop presenting your work like it's still in beta when it's already built to deliver. So what you're selling just might be gold. I tell you guys, you are the solution to someone's problem, and people want what you have. So what are you waiting for? What are you waiting for? Get on to it, okay? So it's not wrapped in cardboard. People assume it's worthless, right? So, well, if it's wrapped in cardboard, people will think it's worthless. And so these tweaks aren't about pretending your offer is something it's not. They're about presenting it in a way that reflects the actual value inside. So you've worked hard to create something useful. Now make it feel like it. Show people that you respect their time, their money, and their goals by showing up with an offer that looks and sounds like it respects yours too. So when you do, everything about the buying experience shifts. And that shift is what creates conversions, not louder, not louder marketing, not louder conversations, just smarter framing. So if you're ready to take these premium tweaks and apply them to your own products in the next 48 hours, grab my digital product sales system, and it's linked below and pinned in the comments section. So before you go, make sure you subscribe for more sales psychology strategies. Hit the bell so that you don't miss out on the next one, and share your biggest takeaway in the comments. And I'll see you next time. And remember, be a legend.